Welcome to No Facts Needed, and today we're going to be talking about the NFL Top 100 Players list, and we're going to be fixing it. At number 80, we have Patrick Peterson. He was unrated.
He's a really vocal leader in the Cardinals secondary. He's been there for a long time. I really think they should just, I know there's been some trade rumors every now and then about him. I don't think they should do that. He's still a top 10 or 15 corner in my opinion. And he's just a savvy veteran.
For 79, we have the running back for the New Orleans Saints, Alvin Kamara. On their list, he was number 42.
He had a little bit of a down year last year, no question about it. But that's mainly because of how good he was the 2 years prior. Alvin Kamara is, as a utility, is one of the best. I mean, outside of Christian McCaffrey, I don't know if there's another running back who's as much of a threat as a receiver than Alvin Kamara. And the dude is just has a lot of skills that you wouldn't think about when you're talking about running backs. I mean, his balance is insane, and it's not like he's got the craziest jukes or he's going to truck you every single time, but he just breaks tackles. I mean, it's kind of weird and bizarre to watch, but he's so hard to bring down, even though he's not a big bulky guy.
For sure. Number 78, we have the quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Tom Brady. They have him at 14.
Honestly, most of the reason I rank him here is because of his experience, more or less. I mean, there's one thing that you cannot take away from Tom Brady, and that's that he knows how to win in every single situation. If he has to score 50 points, I mean, he's done that. If he only has to score 10, he's done that before too. He's won a Super Bowl pretty much any way possible with infinite combination of teams and circumstances.
At number 77, we have the pass rusher for the Green Bay Packers, Darius Smith. They had him ranked 48th.
Yeah, Darius Smith came over from the Packers, or for the Packers from the Ravens, and really turned into a number one. I was kind of surprised at just how well he played last year for them. But I think it's a testament to how hard he's worked and, what he learned while he was in Baltimore. He's a really powerful rusher, making plays in both the run and pass game, which you need to do if you're going to be one of the top 100 players in the league. And, I expect nothing less for him coming into 2020. So,
okay. So at number 76, we have the number one wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, Kenny G. He was unranked for this list.
Kenny is an absolute beast. He's probably the best contested catch receiver in the league, even if, people don't want to give him that credit. He gets a lot of opportunities, yes, but he's also one of the most efficient in the league. It's undeniable what he does when the ball is in the air, and he's a huge player. He's kind of big, and he might look scrawny, but he is definitely not. He will muscle you off of him. And then after the catch, I think he's underrated as well. I mean, dude takes long strides because he's super tall and he's got speed to make everything happen.
Okay, so number 75, we have the left tackle for the Los Angeles Rams, Andrew Whitworth.
I don't know how Andrew Whitworth does it. I mean, I know a lot of people want to talk about Tom Brady and Adam Vinatieri, and rightfully so. Those guys are old and still playing. But, if you want to talk about, the oldest guy who is still, arguably one of the best at his position, it's Andrew Whitworth.
Yeah.
I don't know how he does it. He seems like he's been wanting to retire for years now, and he's coming back again this year. And he's probably going to be one of the best tackles again in the league. And I know he's a big, fluffy teddy bear, but out there on the field, he is so smart. 90% of the time he knows what his opponent is going to do, which is crazy for an offensive lineman. So that combined with his big old mitts, all that power he's got, I mean, he's one of the best players on the whole Rams team. So, yeah.
All right, at number 74, we have the linebacker for the Falcons, one of the best coverage linebackers in the league, Dion Jones. He was unranked.
Yeah, Dion Jones, a lot of people said coming out he's undersized. He's not going to be able to compete in the run game. And they're all wrong, basically. I mean, Dion Jones has one of the highest verticals in the league. He's one of the fastest players at the linebacker position. He could probably legitimately play strong safety for a couple of teams in the league. And he's not bad in the run game either. I know he's had some injury problems in a couple of years ago, But, I mean, when the dude is on the field, like, he's undeniably productive.
Yes. So, at number 73, we have one of the best route runners in the league, the wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys, Amari Cooper. He was ranked 49th.
If Amari Cooper could play every game like he plays his best games, he would be a lot higher. He hasn't really done that to this point. I know he was dealing with a lot of nagging injuries last year, so I'll give him some benefit of the doubt. But, yeah, he might be the best route runner in the league. Troy Aikman said that he's always open literally every single time, and he's kind of right because, like, I don't know how many times last year that Amari even made a contested catch, and that's literally just because he's always open. So, not to say that he can't, because he can, and he does, but I mean, there's not much that Amari can't do. He's also got, like, top-tier speed once he actually gets going. I think a lot of people forget, like, how much of a freak he is. Like, he put on a show at the Combine back in the day. So, yeah.
All right, at number 72, we have one of the best linebackers in the game right now, Colts linebacker Darius Leonard. They ranked him at 50.
Yeah, Darius Leonard was a tackling machine the moment he stepped in the NFL. I think his rookie year, he was basically just a bunch of tackle numbers. He got a couple interceptions off tips. He got to the quarterback a couple of times, and I was a little skeptical. But last year, he came in, and all of a sudden, he could play coverage like as well as pretty much any linebacker in the league.
5 interceptions, 7 pass deflections. Just insane numbers for a linebacker.
So he does everything. He's the heart and soul of the Colts' defensive front.
Last player for this episode, number 71, Terrence Armstead. He was unranked, surprisingly.
Yeah. The Saints O-line, I think, might be the best in the league, last year at least. And I think he's a large part of that because he is so athletic from the tackle position. And, I mean, he just allows them to do whatever they need him to. I mean, anytime they want to run a screen or some kind of misdirection or move the pocket, 9 times out of 10 they're doing it to his left side because if you want any lineman to do that with, he's the one. I mean, he's a freak athlete. He's got giant long arms to, like, you know, just grab defenders by their necks pretty much and pick them up and, like, throw them around like rag dolls.
Well, this has been another episode of No Facts Needed where we try to fix the NFL Top 100 list. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what you think about our list, if we're dumb, if we're right, or if we're doing all right.